today. It's going to be gum chewing and then not and a drink review as well. So I'll probably ramble with the gum for like 5-6 minutes and get into the drink review. It's the limited edition Starlight Coca-Cola Creations. Space flavored. I admittedly had some of this the other day. They have a Coke Zero sugar one too. But, so I'll let you know how it tastes. I only took 2 sips, but I got an idea what it tastes like. You might be picking up some purring in the background. The cat's like literally, I can't say it, but she's like right on the bed next to me, so she's purring pretty loudly, so you might be picking that up as well. But this is just kind of a quick ramble. I've been looking at a bunch of stuff on eBay. I saw ASMR with Beck's PSP collection, the games and the UMDs, the movies. And I owned 2 PSPs back in the day, but sold them both, regrettably, especially the second one. The first one I had in like, actually it was probably like, when the PSP came out, 04, I think. I might have that first one 07, then I bought another one in like 2015. Best Buy still had them, and I had like $15 in gift cards. And and they were like $100 at the time. They were cheap. It was the PSP 3000, like the third model one, with like slight different features or whatever. But I sold that one as well. I mean, I have the Vita, which is great too, but the PSP really had a fucking shit ton of games on it. Like, people kind of dismiss the PSP a little bit and act like it didn't do anything because the DS was out and the DS sold like a motherfucking crazy amounts of units. I think the PSP still pushed 50, 60 million units, which is fucking insane. It's a lot more than the fucking Vita did. The Vita's like the GameCube. But there's a lot of good games. I played some cool fucking games with that thing. I played Silent Origins on there, which was really cool. That ended up getting ported over to the fucking PS2. Shattered Memories is pretty cool on there. I think, was it Castlevania something or other? It was 2 games, I believe, or maybe it was just 1. I think it was Rondo of Blood, the Turbo Graphics 16 game. I think that's what it's called. There might have been one other one on there too, but maybe not. I can't remember. I had Game Pursuit 4, so that was cool. You'd be driving in your car and you'd get out of your car and jump onto other people's cars and shit. It was actually kind of cool. I had Daxter at one point. I'm trying to think of what else I owned for it. I can't remember the second time I had it. That's when I had Shattered Memories. That's when I had the Castlevania game. I had something else too. Pursuit Force was the first time, I think. So was Daxter, and what was the other game? I can't remember. Oh, I think I had the Final Fantasy. Oh god, it was Final Fantasy 7. Oh, but it was the dude. It wasn't like, I don't know the characters. It wasn't the main guy. It was kind of like a side kind of guy. I can't remember. Dirge of Cerberus, I think it was called. No, wait, that was on the PS2. Fuck. I had the one on the PlayStation Portable. I can't remember what it was fucking called, though, now. It was a Final Fantasy 7, I'm pretty sure. It wasn't Advent Children, it was the movie, right? Oh, I forget what it was called, though. Damn, man. That sucks. I had a few other games, too, I can't remember. But anyway, I saw her video. You should check it out if you're into collection videos and shit. And I was like, oh, man, I started looking at shit on eBay, but they're like, you can get the system for 100, typically used, but lots are like 152, and I don't know if I want to drop that much. And I get excited quickly over shit, which like a lot of people do, and then I'll buy something and be like, oh, fuck. Like, I'll enjoy it, but be like, damn it, why'd I buy this? I have a couple other things I'm watching, too. A bunch of boxes of sports cards I'm watching. Fantasy because this is annoying the shit out of me now. Dirge of Cerberus was the PS2 one, but that was another guy you used. So you might have actually used. Oh, great. I gotta look at this real quick. Sorry. Getting some up-to-date news. Changes coming to the LIRR. Wow. Let's get take advantage of someone who took this. Oh, it's just some discounts, I think. Whatever. What was that Final Fantasy called? No, wait. Was it Advent Children, actually? Was Spirits Within? But did they make... I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'll do this drink review in a minute, but I've been looking at a bunch of boxes of cards. I got Fleer Ultra 93, 92, 93 hockey that has Timu Solani in it. Me and my friend used to buy those packs all the time when we were kids, and you'd know when you're getting the Solani based on the card lineup before. There was something else. Oh, I had Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I think it was Dawn of Souls. I think it was on there too. It was on the DS. Oh, no, not the DS, the Game Boy Advance. That was cool. It had like a weird roulette type system. The battling was a little strange in that Final Fantasy game. Crisis Core, that's what it was called. I would not have gotten that if I didn't look it up. I actually enjoyed that game. Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, so I definitely would have had it. I would have gotten that game a little later. But I had that game, I had gotten that first PSP, I think, for my birthday, 07. But yeah, it's got all the boxes of cards too. Fleer, baseball, which is cheap. Upper Deck 91 football. Stadium Club 93 hockey as well. I want to get some of the old boxes of the basketball cards I used to have, like Skybox and Upper Deck, but they're pretty fucking pricey, man. Oh, there goes the cat. But anyway, yeah. That's a little bit of this ramble here. Now let's get into the old Starlight Limited Edition. This is Space Flavored. Obviously, everybody knows about when Coke went up into space, and they somehow bottled the fucking flavor of space and brought it back down to put in sodas, because, you know, that's what Coke does. That didn't actually happen. It probably did. It has the look of almost a cherry Coke. I don't know if you can see that a little bit in the carbonation bubbles. Now, my fiance says it tastes like cotton candy. I can see a little bit of that, honestly, but it tastes like they just put a bunch more syrup into it. Like, they overloaded the syrup. Now, it's space flavored, but the ingredients don't mention anything about any kind of space things. I guess you're not allowed to talk about that. There is not a lot in here, though. The caffeine content is damn low compared to that Mountain Dew. 57 per 20 ounce. It is pretty good. Like it has almost like a thick syrupy taste to it. And I'm trying to get the aftertaste too. I don't know what the fuck that is. It isn't bad. I wouldn't go out of my way to get this. Like almost like a cherry Coke look to it. Or I don't know what I'm thinking. But it definitely has like a cherry Coke look. I bet you it's probably a mix between. They probably did like a cherry Coke, regular Coke kind of mix or some shit. It's not bad though. You know what it almost tastes like? This might sound sacrilege to some people. It tastes a little bit like fucking. Yeah, you know what? They put some cherry in here, I think, because it almost tastes a little bit like a cherry fucking Pepsi too. Like a little. I can't get that aftertaste. I know it. It's like right there, but I can't. not bad though. It's pretty good. Nice little label there. Starlight. I don't know how the Coke Zero tastes. One tastes. I got that one from my fiance. She was looking for it the other night when we got the regular. They didn't have it. One thing they did have at Stop and Shop, which I want to pick up. Hopefully they don't sell out. They had a bunch of them. One of the, the coolers they have. There she goes. The coolers they have in the front. That's where I got this. But they had someone mentioned in a comment it was rain. Was it rain? The energy drinks. It might not have been rain, but either way, the flavor was orange creamsicle, and I was like, oh. They mentioned that. I was like, oh shit, I would probably like that, and they had it in there. So over this weekend, I'm sure I'll pop in Stop and Shop, and I'm gonna grab it because I think I'd like that one. Come back on the bed. Back on the bed. I don't know, to me it's syrupy. I mean, maybe a little cotton candy, but even like a blend of like a cherry Coke and a regular Coke. I will say it's a little hard to completely kind of pinpoint what it is. But it's not bad. It's got carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, natural flavors. I guess that's the space flavor. Fruit and vegetable juice for color, phosphoric acid, of course. I always like any kind of acids. Caramel color and caffeine. Space flavored. I get a kick out of that. You know what they'll sell though? I bought this one specifically to review it. I had mentioned in another video in the video with the magazine. I didn't have it yet. I was like space flavored Coke. And then somebody said, oh my god, in a comment, like, oh, from space flavored Coke, what the hell, kind of. And I was like, I've actually had it. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to grab another one and do a little review on it. It's not terrible, though. This will be limited edition. I'm sure this will not. People will get that initial, like, oh shit, I gotta buy one, like I did, and then be like, okay, it's okay, but whatever, and then move on. It's not bad, though. I did have SpaghettiOs for lunch. Crisis Core Final Fantasy, that's what it was called. I remember, like, it had an interesting, I'm trying to think of the battle system again. I don't know if it was almost like little slots and you had to, like, line them up. I forget, that could have been another game. But it looked fucking fantastic, too. Like, it was like, the PSP was like the handheld PS2 at the time, and the Vita then ended up being kind of like a handheld fucking PS3, and both those systems at their best absolutely fucking rivaled, in my opinion, the systems they were kind of countering. The problem is, with the PSP kind of got fucked because they just started pumping out games. They would port them back to the PS2 where it was like, they didn't have a lot of exclusives. The Vita, I think, was better with that, but although a lot of the Vita games ended up on the fucking PS3 as well. Excuse me. Like I said, though, the PSP sold really well. I don't know if I want to jump at one, though. You never know. I might just pick, fuck it, if I find some cheap. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait around till the garage sale season rolls around and fucking see if I find one there. I've come across PSP shit in the past, systems occasionally, and some games. I remember I went to a G sale. This had to have been, 2012, I believe it was. In Massapequa, obviously, it was Massapequa. And this person must have worked for Sony at some point, been in like some kind of, I don't know what they did there, but I would assume if you work at the company or whatever, you'll get stuff, whatever division they were because they had a shit ton of fucking new games. I just wish I had more money, and I didn't. I got what I could, and I came back later, and fucking shit was gone. I remember I got that game Africa, which was like the safari game where you take pictures. I got what else did I get? I got Half Minute Hero and Persona Portable. Persona Portable. I think it was after the second game of the first Persona game. Both of those for the Vita. I got Africa. I got one other PS2, PS3 game. I can't remember what it was. But the bags of it, the barcodes had holes punched in them, even though they were still sealed. The games do, but they had holes punched through them, like as if they punched the holes through the artwork first. And then just so it shows, like, I don't know, whatever, but the person has shit ton of stuff, so I was like, it's kind of weird, they wouldn't just have this shit. Maybe they just held on to all the shit they got and then just fucking got rid of it. But I think the games were, I think the PSP games were $3 apiece, and the PS3 games were $6 apiece. Yeah, I want to say I had like $20 on me, and I ended up spending that. Would have been about $18. Yeah, I think I ended up spending that. It was definitely Half Minute Hero, and I think it was Persona 2 Portable. I forget what they called it, or Persona. It might have been the first Persona game, but it was the port, I guess, of the PlayStation, the original PlayStation 1. I don't know if they did anything new to it. And Africa, and I can't remember the other. It was Ninja Gaiden 2, I think. I think that it might have been Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma. Because it came out on the Xbox 360. It was exclusive. I think then they brought it over as Sigma at some point. It's crazy to think that was 2012, and then like a year later, a little more than a year later, the fucking Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 came out. Yeah. It's pretty good. I would pick it up once to try it. I think it's more of the caramel taste I'm getting aftertaste. It tastes like there's more syrup in it. I a little maybe of a cotton candy taste, but I'm also tasting almost a blend of like a cherry and a regular in there, almost like a mix. But just a little review. You can see the coloring there a little bit too. But yeah, it's just a Starlight Edition space flavored Coke. Obviously, you can taste the space. I know what space tastes like a blend of like cherry Coke, cotton candy, extra syrup. I didn't realize that. Maybe that's where Coke got their secrets back in the day. They got the space before anybody else did. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for checking this out, and have a good